Have you ever had a dream where a doll stared at you, unblinking, as if it were alive? Or maybe a clown suddenly appeared, smiling, but something about it felt off? Why do dolls and clowns show up in our dreams? And more importantly, what do they mean? Dolls and clowns are supposed to be playful, fun, and innocent, but in dreams they often carry a deeper, sometimes eerie, symbolism. They can tap into childhood nostalgia, hidden fears, or even something spiritual. Some say they reflect our subconscious thoughts, while others believe they could be messages from beyond. So, are these dreams a warning? A reflection of your emotions? Or just random thoughts stitched together in your sleep? Let's break it down. Let's start with dolls. These tiny figures of human-like perfection often symbolize childhood and nostalgia. They can represent innocence, a longing for simpler times, or even a connection to memories you may have forgotten. If you see a doll in your dream, ask yourself, was it comforting or did it feel unsettling? But dolls aren't just about childhood. They can also symbolize control and manipulation. Think about it. Dolls don't move on their own. They're controlled by someone else, like puppets on a string. Dreaming of a doll might suggest you feel controlled in some way, maybe by a person, a situation, or even your own emotions. And then there are the creepy dolls, the ones with cracked faces, eerie smiles, or those that move on their own. These often represent hidden fears, anxieties, or even suppressed trauma. If a doll in your dream is broken or staring at you menacingly, it could mean you're afraid of losing control of your life, your emotions, or even a situation that feels overwhelming. But what about haunted dolls? Some believe that a possessed or haunted doll in a dream represents unseen forces, whether that's spiritual energy, repressed fears, or even subconscious warnings. Could your mind be trying to tell you something, or is there something beyond the physical world trying to reach out? Chilling thought, isn't it? Now, let's talk about clowns. These colorful, exaggerated figures are meant to bring joy and laughter, but in dreams, they often represent something more complex. First, there's the idea of duality and deception. Clowns wear masks, literally. Their painted faces hide their true emotions. Dreaming of a clown might suggest that someone in your life isn't being entirely honest. Or maybe, deep down, you're struggling with being your authentic self. Then there's the fear factor. Coulrophobia, the fear of clowns, is surprisingly common, and for good reason. Their exaggerated expressions can feel unnatural, unsettling. If you dream of a clown and feel afraid, it might connect to unresolved childhood fears, discomfort around certain people, or even a lingering sense of unease in your waking life. If you dream of a clown and feel afraid, it might connect to unresolved childhood fears, discomfort around certain people, or even a lingering sense of unease in your waking life. But clowns aren't always just about fear. Some clowns are tricksters, chaotic forces of mischief and unpredictability. Dreaming of a clown that plays pranks or causes mayhem could mean your life feels out of control, or that someone around you thrives on chaos and unpredictability. And let's not forget the spiritual aspect. In many traditions, clowns represent the fool or the trickster archetype, figures that disrupt reality, challenge norms, and teach lessons through humor and chaos. If a clown appears in your dream, it might be pushing you to see life differently, or challenging you to break free from your comfort zone. Okay, so now we know what dolls and clowns symbolize. But what if they're doing something specific in your dream? Let's break down some common scenarios and their possible meanings. A doll or clown watching you. Ever felt like something in your dream was staring at you? This could indicate feelings of being judged, observed, or even controlled in your waking life. A talking doll or clown. If one of these figures speaks to you, pay close attention to what it says. It might be your subconscious trying to send a message you need to hear. Being chased by a doll or clown. This is a big one. Being chased in a dream often means you're avoiding something in real life, maybe a fear, a responsibility, or even an uncomfortable truth. A happy versus a scary doll or clown. The way these figures appear in your dream matters. A cheerful doll or clown could reflect comfort and joy, while a sinister one might hint at hidden doubts or mistrust in those around you. So, are these dreams just random images from your subconscious, or is there something more to them? From a psychological perspective, dolls and clowns in dreams often represent inner fears, childhood experiences, or hidden emotions. They might be tied to memories you haven't fully processed or feelings you're struggling to acknowledge. On the other hand, spiritual interpretations suggest these dreams might be messages from a higher power, signs from the universe, or even glimpses into the unseen world. Some believe that haunted dolls and eerie clowns could be linked to supernatural energy, spirits, or premonitions. At the end of the day, dream interpretation is personal. The best way to understand your dream is to reflect on how it made you feel. Were you afraid, comforted, confused? Those emotions hold the key to your dream's true meaning. So what now? What should you do if you keep having dreams about dolls or clowns? First, don't panic. Dreams, even unsettling ones, are often just reflections of our subconscious minds. If you want to understand them better, try keeping a dream journal. Write down your dreams as soon as you wake up and look for patterns over time. Second, consider how these dreams connect to your waking life. Are you feeling controlled, deceived? Do you have unresolved fears from childhood? The answers might be hiding in your daily experiences. And finally, if you believe in the spiritual side of dreams, pay attention to any signs or synchronicities in your life. Sometimes, dreams are more than just dreams. What about you? Have you ever had a dream about dolls or clowns? What did it feel like? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your stories. And remember, dreams are messages. Sometimes eerie, sometimes enlightening, but always worth exploring. Sweet dreams.